Welcome to Passion Over Profit podcast, where it's not just a podcast, but a
lifestyle.
a motherfucking lifestyle. You hear me?
Yes, sir.
It's Wednesday, Tuesday? It's
Yeah,
Tuesday, man. Cooler weather day today.
Cool. Today was amazing.
Today was a nice day, bro. I love days like this. This
Yeah.
is like the best weather for me.
Yeah.
Where it's not too hot and it's just, you could be outside and just chill.
Finally a good amount of sun.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
It's been pretty shitty weather these past couple of months, so that weather just kind of makes me feel a lot better when it comes down to it.
Okay. Improves the mood.
Facts. Yeah. What's the word?
Low-key, same old, same old,
Same shit, different toilet,
I guess.
I guess. Nah, what I kind of want to talk about real quick was what you said something in the O Push podcast that kind of stuck with me when it came down to experiencing things. How you said that when you're going through everyday's routes, the things that you spend the most time doing, you make sure you experience them to its fullest.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been really doing that, and that shit helps a lot, bro.
Or at least like try to do them in a quality kind of way.
Like, enjoy it.
Yeah. Either enjoy it or kind of have the best of that shit. Is what I'm saying.
And it's crazy because right after that picture that I showed you yesterday,
Which one was it?
it's time to get today over with, and then it says, I want to experience today. Or it said, let's get through today, and there was a gap, and then it said, let's experience today right under it, where there was a whole bunch of colors.
Yeah.
And it's true, bro. When it's like, I think it's so easy to kind of wake up in the morning, and you already know how the day's going to go, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, you already anticipate everything that goes on, and then when it goes on, it's just another day.
It becomes just another day.
But then when you look at it as from the perspective of, I want to experience today, you start enjoying it because you notice that those little things are things that are only happening to you, and it's your life.
Exactly.
It's literally your life, bro. So that's been helping me a lot, and it's funny because, not even gonna lie, bro, literally ever since I opened up until like that, you told me that shit, every day around 6 through 7, I get like a very big headache.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like a headache, but my mind is just so like,
You just don't feel good.
yeah, it's like,
And there's no reason why.
From being on my phone all day, I'm like, bro, maybe I need to drink some water. I drink some water. But maybe I need caffeine. I drink caffeine. And then I still feel that, like, it's like my brain is tired.
Mm-hmm.
And
Or cluttered.
yeah, cloudy.
Yeah.
And then I did that, and I feel so much better. Like, right now I feel great, bro. And damn, I was like, wow, that's really all I needed was it's crazy how it's just a mindset thing. You know what I mean?
It is.
Once I shifted that, I was like, oh shit, I feel way fucking better today.
It is.
So shout out to you for that, for real.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But yeah, that's really important that people just be forgetting about, just to enjoy the everyday little things.
Cause that's the only thing you control. That's the only thing you have.
Yeah, that's all life really is.
Life is an experience. Every day is a moment. Every day is yours, literally.
Exactly.
Yeah, bro.
And to be able to do everything calmly, collectively.
Yeah. And kind of, I don't know what else to touch base. How I told you the other day, it felt dope because somebody had texted me, hey, I want to get into reselling. How do I start? It's just so easy to just send them to the page.
Send them the podcast.
That's lit. Bro, if you watch every episode, you can
figure it out.
You could really figure it out, bro.
Yeah.
Like, that is a solid foundation to be able to see from two different perspectives and then go from it.
If you're really looking for it,
Yeah.
then you'll find what you want.
Exactly. If not, it'll find you.
Not all the time, but yeah.
But yeah, that was definitely a good feeling, bro, because I feel like that's a question that I get very often, and I'm gonna start replying now. You know what I mean?
Just on the podcast.
And it plugs us in because at the end of the day, bro, we're not doing this shit for money. We're doing this shit to change shit, you know?
We can do it for both.
I'm not talking about like the podcast.
Oh, hell yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, we don't make shit.
Bro, because I mean, shit. We took our hour at the end of the day. Like, we could be doing that shit hidden plays and shit, but we're doing it just to.
This is like I look at it as kind of like a therapy session every week, or just like shit that I want to touch base on.
For real though.
This is like the journal.
Yeah.
Like instead of actually writing it down, this is kind of like my weekly journal.
That actually is true, and I feel like it's better because whenever we want to, we could probably just go back to it. Cause, all right, we can go back to it because there's times where you could read something, you can know something, but then hold on there. But then there's moments, bro, in your life where you kind of forget those things, and when you backtrack and go, and then you hear it again, you're like, how the fuck did I forget that? That's what I needed to hear. Like the 48 Laws of Power. I had read that book. I went to the first 4 chapters. I didn't read it completely. I went to the first 4 chapters, and around November, December, I was going through a situation. I was talking to my brother because I had gave him the book after. It was like a while ago, a while before.
I remember this conversation. Yeah.
And he's like, "Did you completely forget this chapter?" And I'm like, "Nah, why?" He's like, "Bro, it literally says this, this, and this." I'm like, "Damn, maybe I need to go back." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, it's true, bro, because there's just so much that we intake throughout the day.
That's fascinating to me. How like you can read the same book over and over, but at different points of your life, you're reading it as a different person, so you're gonna find different shit.
Mm-hmm. Like it's crazy because the shit that we say could help us in the future.
And it probably will.
Which is weird. It's weird because it's like we're already talking about it, aware of it, and experiencing it. So I can't wait to keep doing that.
Yeah.
It's definitely a cool thing that we. I'm happy that we really started this.
That's a dope thing about the brain, because like you'll learn something, and then you'll go through the actual situation in life maybe years from then, and it'll come back up.
It will.
Yeah.
It'll come back up. It's gonna be a whole different situation, but then when you realize that it has the same base to it, you're like, I could just apply this game that I already learned to that, and I'm good.
Yeah.
It's just about how you look at it.
For sure.
Every obstacle that happens in life, for me at least, I always just try to keep a positive mindset.
Something that kind of touched with me that I saw the other day was, I've heard this story before, but it didn't kind of sink in. So
you're a different person when you heard it. No.
Yeah, but so it was this farmer that no matter what happened to him, whether it was good or bad, he treated it like it didn't matter. So I think it was like one day one of his horses went missing, and people were like, "Oh, that's such a terrible thing." He was like, "Maybe," and then the next day, that same horse brought a bunch of stray horses back to the farm, and they told him, "Oh, it's such an amazing thing," and he was like, "Maybe." Then his son broke his leg, and then those same people were just like, "Oh, that's a terrible thing," and he said the same shit, "Maybe." And then the next day, the army came by. They needed one person from each family, but they couldn't take his son because he had a broken leg.
Oh shit! I never heard that.
And then they said, "Oh, that's such a good thing," and he said the same shit, "Maybe."
After that one, was
and
it?
then somebody in the comments, that's kind of how the story ended. But then in the comments, it said that in the Quran, it says that something negative could be what's the word? Disguised as something positive,
A blessing.
and something positive could be disguised as something negative. As in something good can happen in your life and you're really happy about it, but it'll actually fuck something else up.
That positive shit, I've never looked at it that way, ever. I've always looked at it as something negative, as
Just negative.
as something that might be positive, but I've never looked at it on the contrary.
The opposite way, yeah. I never looked at it that way either.
That's crazy, bro. That's actually, wow. I feel like the Quran be spitting game.
And that kind of stuck with me because I never looked at it that way. I always thought about it like, oh, think positively, but damn, we really don't know what that means in a sense.
It's just about being nonchalant and really just, I think it's not having an expectation on anything.
Exactly.
That's
really hard to do though. Because we're in the world we're stuck in. We're always thinking about something.
The next thing.
The next thing, the previous thing. We're always thinking about something.
And we're always expecting something.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I wake up in the morning. I'm expecting to have a good day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, wow.
And that's something I need to work on because I do. I expect every day to have a good day.
But then too, even when something does happen, I understand looking at it as like, okay, maybe. But then it's also like being like, okay, this happened because I work for it. This happened because it's a blessing for me.
But you
And
shouldn't think like that. Yeah.
I know
It
what
should
you
just
mean.
happen.
Yeah, for sure. It should just happen.
And you just move on with your life.
It's almost like when they go up and they ask somebody, what would it take for you to have the best day ever? Oh, I get all this money, this, and that, all this other shit. Okay, so say that happens, but when you wake up, you're ill or something like that. Oh, no, I wouldn't want it.
Yeah.
So you're already having a great day because you woke up. So you're basically saying like, oh, your health is more important than any of those other feelings, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So how come when you wake up in the morning and you're healthy, you don't feel like that's your best day? If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Which is kind of goes hand in hand with that.
We take a lot of things for granted, I'd say.
I definitely do, and I hate to say it, but I really do. And it's something
It's hard not to sometimes.
because because it's there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And you just expect it to be that way.
Expect it to be something permanent, and you expect it because you worked for it, so you feel like you deserve it too.
That sense of entitlement.
Yeah.
That's a bitch.
Yeah, it's a bitch.
Because you're doing in a sense, you're doing everything for an outcome.
Mm-hmm.
But it shouldn't be for that outcome. You should just be doing it to do it.
Yeah, that is true. Goddamn.
One day
Yeah.
we're gonna figure some crazy shit out and we're just gonna start floating in this bitch.
Bro, for real. Yeah, that ass, bro.
One day I'm gonna hit Nirvana mid podcast and just start
Floating, I'm gonna have to hold you by your shirt. You're gonna be stuck to something like a balloon.
let me go, I figured it out.
I have to get on the stairs, grab your ass. Hey, throw a rope. Bring you. Nah. But yeah, I've never thought of shit like that. I was even talking to my brother today about how,
What the fuck is going on?
I don't know. I know donuts cannot be that loud.
Can we check, make sure we're not getting broken into?
For real, there's a hole being drilled into the wall.
Some crackhead.
For real, just trying to bust that shit down.
Get that button ready. Get that damn button
that
ready.
was fried. I'm like, I look, cause
Nate should know. Like, come on. Okay, Nate.
like, why are you? He's like, I thought it was like a mouse or something. It's like, bro, what mouse do you see under a desk, bro? Just start. For those of y'all that don't know, I got a button somewhere in here, where if I press it, it's gonna call the feds, and they're gonna pull up.
That's when you need backup.
Yeah, it's like a silent thing, but you're not supposed to press it because the moment you press it, it calls the alarm, and there's no calling it off. You could cancel the ring noise.
Yeah.
That happens after a minute.
But they gonna come.
But they're gonna come, and they're gonna come hot, ready to. And I remember one time they came in with their hand. I'm like, oh shit, bro. But I get a notification on my phone because that's what it does when it tells me. And
They
I'm like,
arrest
I
y'all.
look over and Nate's just like, bro, spamming. I've never heard a button click so fast, bro. I'm like, what the fuck, Nate?
Cause Nate's a curious person.
And I get it, bro, and it's funny because Jack Butler did the exact same thing, just like that. Yeah. And I couldn't even get mad because it was Nate.
Yeah.
I'm like, that is such a Nate thing to just start
As
pressing
you're
it.
explaining it, really.
Yeah. So you might as well press it 30 more fucking times, bro. It was funny because I was telling Conan and I was like, does it really charge you? I was like, yeah, every time you press it. I was like, not every time they come, every time you press it. So the way Nate was touching, I was like, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50, 50. Just running out my fuck up. I was like, they owe me a band right now. And we just started dying. But yeah, bro, that was...
But they do charge you for every time they come, right? Oh, no? Oh, shit.
They're about to. We're the fucking boys that cried wolf, literally, bro. Every time it's been pressed, nothing's happened. So it's pointless for them to pull up.
No cap.
At least they get donuts next door.
That's hilarious.
Sucks. But fuck it.
As soon as I saw that sign, I knew somebody pressed it. I'm like, there's a reason this sign was written.
Yeah.
Whatever
That's funny that you
what
sing
does it
that.
say?
It says, don't
matter-
touch this shit.
Don't touch this fucking button.
Yeah. But yeah, that shit was hilarious, bro.
Oh, that's fried. Nate is funny.
It is funny. I'm shit he couldn't be on today. That's because we told him last minute too. So we're gonna get him on next week sometime.
For sure.
I leave to Mexico this weekend.
¿Cuándo?
Saturday. I'm excited.
For a week, ¿verdad?
Yeah.
Good
I'm
shit.
getting tatted. I get to see family. And I get to spend it in the Feria de San Marcos where they got it's like this huge ass festival that they have once a month in April. Yeah, so I'm going with my cousins.
Once a month in April?
Or once a month,
okay.
and it's in April.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'm pretty, Colin's sending me pairs right now. So I'm pretty excited
Hold
about
on,
that.
I'm still confused. So is it once a month or is it only in April?
It's only in April.
So it's not once a month?
No, not once a month. I'm tweaking. Once a year. That's what I meant.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm pretty, and it's one of the biggest festivals
La
down there.
Plaza.
That's like a state fair, basically. So.
I think every town has their own.
Yeah.
La Plaza.
La Plaza, and it's huge over there, bro. I'm about to be, I don't even want to say it. I'm about to be betting on rooster fights. Because I have a bro, every time I bet now, I feel like I just got bad luck. So maybe this is my time. This is my time.
You gonna get his chickens killed.
No cap. I remember, no, it's actually crazy. I remember when I went when I was 15. My uncle, he has a whole bunch of gallos that he fights. And over there, what they do is they tie blades to the chicken legs.
Yeah, so they can.
So, what they'll do too is they'll pre-cut their neck so that they're mad, and they'll have another rooster picking at the cut so that they're like pissed before the fight. So when they go, it's just boom.
Yeah.
Bro, they can get cut the fuck up.
I
Because
know.
obviously those are really sharp, and it's funny too, bro, because what they do when they're both
Shit, that's funny.
when they're both like basically like dead.
Yeah.
What they'll do is they'll be right here, right? They'll put them in the middle. They'll pick their heads up, and whichever beak touches the ground first loses. Yeah, so whoever can keep their head up, it's crazy, bro. But it's dope. And I remember my uncle's won in like 5 seconds, bro. It's dope. But he had brought it out, bro. You could see his whole intestines and shit. He was
Yeah.
cut up. Yeah. He won, but at what cost? You know what I mean?
The paper that came in.
For real. Yeah, because there'd be some big
I have like very small glimpses of memories from back when my pops used to take me when I was little.
For real.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun. I can't wait to go.
Thought it would be fun too.
That shit's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
If you ride a bull, I admire you like a motherfucker.
You got nuts.
You got
And
real
you don't care
fucking
for your life.
You got the balls of a fucking bull.
No cap.
Jeez.
Cause them is strong ass animals, bro. That shit I know that shit
You
hurt.
can't do nothing, especially when it's coming at you horns straight.
No, yeah. Yeah, you can't do shit.
I done seen videos where they'll hook them, and then they'll pick them up and just throw them. And they'll go right back after them.
I was defeated by a bench.
Imagine one of them horns just cut you or you just...
Damn. Fuck that, bro. Just getting hit by them hurts like, cause they're all muscle.
Yeah, they are. Muscle and angry.
On God, cause they're pissed.
Because they do. I
This
think they
bitch
hit,
ass.
they hit their balls to piss them off. Bro, for real. So that's
Bro,
why
Mexicans do some fucked up shit.
Hey, man, anything for entertainment. That's how people used to be entertained back then when you look at it.
Not back then. Just in Mexico.
That's still up there, too.
We were fried.
I'm going to send you a video.
But
Next thing you know, they're over there with the nuts before a bull, right? Coo. Bah!
they have all the boxers.
Dead ass. Hands wraps and shit. I'm excited, though. I'm excited for Got Soul, too.
Sneaker con, boy.
Oh, a sneaker con?
Yeah.
That's what it is. I'm too. Shout out sneaker con. My first sneaker con. I'm ready. I gotta buy personal so I can say I
I
bought
don't know
a
if they've
personal.
ever had a sneaker con in Michigan.
For real?
I don't think they have.
It's about to be a movie then.
Sneaker con's fun.
A massacre.
Don't say that. We have too many of those nowadays.
That sucks that we can't stay in Canada because of DZ though.
Oh, I forgot about that till just now.
We'll just leave them. We'll just leave it. If it's only inconveniencing one person out of majority,
And that person shouldn't go.
yeah, that's his fault,
The one
bro.
with the car.
Yeah, the one with the car for real.
Yeah,
Bro,
you
just
got
drop
your
us off
car.
and come back. Drop us off at the border.
We can walk. No cap.
For real though. I always wanted to go to Canada too, so fuck it.
Yeah.
It happens.
I want to see how, like, if there's a big difference in the culture from just that river.
Yeah,
You ever been to Detroit? Literally, Detroit, Canada.
You've taken a video before, right?
Yeah, it's
We
just
can literally see it.
It's just a river that separates the two.
Wow.
And I wonder if the culture is like completely different.
Not completely, but I bet there's a lot of things.
Nah, I bet it's
As soon as you
different,
cross that river, there's a whole accent change. Oi. Oi, mate. For real though. Sneaker
No cap,
club.
I've never thought about it. I wonder if they do, because Canadians do talk different. And Detroit people have their own lingo.
Canadians do talk different. Yeah, they do. It's a mix.
Yeah.
It's a mix of hood and Canadian.
They call everybody baby. And when I was there, I was talking to a grown man. I was selling him some shoes and he called me baby. I don't know how to feel.
It's probably, what the fuck you call me?
I thought I heard him wrong, so I just ignored it. But then, as people kept coming to the table, they kept saying, "Hey, baby."
Hi, baby. Damn. Looks like we're gonna have to add that to the lingo
No, we don't.
when we up there. I'm gonna do it. You gonna see me?
Motherfuckers
You
in
know me
Indy
and
gonna
Jerry
be-
gonna fuck around. Be like, all right, baby. Yeah, fucking Jerry. I love that guy. He be cracking me up.
Jerry be fired.
Bro, I didn't even get to show you because I don't be, you don't have Snapchat, which sucks. I was like, love the view at work. Jackson, let me show you real quick. But it's funny because I'm just chilling there, and then I hear the close. So I look over, I'm like, bro, what makes you just do that? Like,
He said it felt a little hot back there.
and then, yeah, he's got his hand on the thing, just and then I guess he didn't hear me like turn my head, so I see him look back to see if I'm looking. It's stupid, bro.
Jesus, fried.
I want to fry this dudes I met.
We have a lot of fun here for no reason, bro.
It just be, yeah, no cap.
For no reason
There's
at
a
all.
lot of funny ass memories just in this bitch. Like just today, you running into the fucking thing. Oh yeah, so if y'all wondering why my boy, he got a beanbag under his leg.
Oh shit.
He was walking in the shop, and we have 2 benches in the middle row, or in the middle of the shop. Yeah, that box was way too big for him, but he was just looking straight, and boom, he just crashes into that bitch. He's like, fuck.
Bro, that hurts so bad for no reason
It was funny how you limped off, bro. That was hilarious. That shit was hilarious.
That shit hurts, bro, like bad.
It's gonna hurt tomorrow worse too.
No cap. Cause I just feel it at random times, like throb and tighten.
What's the worst is when it's like, I feel like it's a close to skin type of thing.
Yeah.
You
No,
know
bro,
what I mean?
mine was straight bone that it smacked.
That shit sucks. Yeah, you're definitely gonna be feeling that for a while.
Bro, I'm gonna feel
You
that.
can't even kneel on it because I bet it just.
Hell, bro, I can't even bend it.
I dare you to kneel on it
Fuck.
for
no.
20 seconds. I'll give you $1 each second.
That hit was enough kneeling for a year, bro.
You finna be in church with one leg up. For real though.
I'm gonna be the one standing up. I ain't kneeling.
For real. I went to church these past 2 weeks.
Really?
Bro, church is not for me. It's not. And it's crazy because there's a book. There was a book there. Only reason I went was because of my grandma, because she's here from Florida and I love her and I'm doing it for her, you know?
It's la Santa Semana.
Yeah, so bro. There's a book and I read the back of it and it said, "Why stay Catholic with so much scandal?" Question mark. Because you know there's been scandals around that shit.
Written inside the book?
On the back of the book. Like on the back, like on the...
On the back
like,
page.
It's the...
So the cover.
The back cover.
The back cover.
It's part of the book, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I look at it, I show it to my brother, I was like, Matrix, bro. This is crazy. Like the fact that it says that, you know what I mean?
On all the books or just that one?
It was just that one, but it was like a book that I found.
It's funny that that's the one you pick up.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, I was like, bro,
That's a sign.
why would it say that? You know what I mean? Like with so much scandal, like the fact that they're trying to convince you after they've been caught up with some shit. I don't get it. I don't get it. No diss to any Catholics or anything, because I've been Catholic my whole life, but I got some
But
explaining to do.
it's not about the religion. Like the actual religion doesn't matter. It's like how everybody kind of treats their religion. Like they're the right and there's no other right way.
This is what I explained to DZ.
Not DZ.
Nah, for real. I was like, I don't know what I am anymore. And he's like, what do you mean? And I was just talking about religion and shit. And I was like, because nobody can describe God. I was like, try describing the color blue to a blind person.
Like, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nobody has the right version of God, but I feel like we all pray to the same God. It's just everybody's got different instances and different descriptions of him.
And they're so caught up on their way.
Yeah. So you gotta understand, brother, everybody's kind of just coming together. They're still praising the same God. They just got their own versions.
But what's it called? I respect Islam for that, because they like when they get into discussions with other religions and shit, they always say, we're all praying to the same God, bro, whether y'all want to believe that or not.
I know that.
I respect Islam a lot for that. He's like, whatever you want to call him, Judah, Jesus, Allah, it's all the same thing.
I feel like, keep it real, bro, I feel like Islam is the way to go. I've been seeing a lot of shit about it, and it's just everything that they stick to, I feel like their moral is very strong.
It is.
And it's all good shit, you know?
It is, yeah.
And
nobody disrespects them.
It still takes for me to do some research, obviously, but even just talking with...
I think Tate's Islam.
I think he is. Even just talking with... isn't it Muslim?
Muslim, yeah, that's the correct term.
Even just talking with Allah from Magoo's, he just be like throwing a little game at me here, and they're trying to convince me, you know? But it's like, I'll be like, damn, bro, that's actually true. And I like kind of what you said earlier, how that story was in the Quran. So,
What did he say though? How'd that go?
He was like, don't do it, bro. And I'm like, you know how DZ is, bro. And I'm like, I don't know, bro. It's just a thought. I was like, it's not something 100% sure, but I just thought about it. Like, shit, it's up to you.
He has no right to say.
Yeah, he's like, just be Christian, bro. Come join my church and shit. I was like, I don't know. So if I come out like you, then I'm good.
I like these, and you might be watching this motherfucker. DZ's just very, very closed-minded.
He's himself. He sticks to what he knows. That's true.
He's very closed-minded.
That's true.
Yeah, you motherfucker.
We need to open his
I
mind.
know he probably watching.
Crack that motherfucker open like a walnut. Just crush that bitch.
It's not just the DZ way.
Discord. That's one of my favorite sounds.
Discord?
Yeah,
when
I like
Discord
that.
hit.
I like that notification sound.
Okay.
And I forgot what I was saying.
But yeah, back to this religion thing. That's on my question as when I was younger. I was like, it don't make sense to me, because how is it that damn near every country has like their kind of own religion or version of God per se? So what makes us right and what makes everybody else wrong?
Nobody's right or wrong.
Exactly.
At all. Yeah.
But it's weird how that's not more common to people.
And it's not a common talk either.
Mm-hmm.
I think God is just an energy. Like I said on the Vultures podcast, I think God is just an energy, and it's transferred. Just like when people pass away, I think that energy is just transferred into everybody else.
I think that too.
They're never gone.
That is kind of a scary thing though, if that is the way it goes.
It is.
Because like you're conscious of you right now.
Mm-hmm.
What happens to kind of your consciousness then? Even though you won't feel it, but it's still like just a weird thing to think about.
For real. What I also want to talk about too was that TikTok that I showed you the other day.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
That one was pretty dope. it went it went through like a whole thing of like explaining about ideas and stuff, but basically the moral of it was, what I like how I said was, ideas have a shelf life.
They
When
do.
you take too long, it's taken out and it's passed on to the next person. No idea is an original. What they said was, no idea is an original thought. What you're thinking of has already been thought of. So basically, our mind is like a universal library. So when you're thinking of something, somebody thought of it, but they didn't do anything with it. So when you don't do anything with it, it gets passed on to the next person until somebody actually puts effect and brings it to the physical equivalent. And they gave an example, Michael Jackson, that Michael Jackson woke up from a dream, or he thought of a song in a dream at 3 a.m. in the morning, called his producer and was like, hey, we got to make this song. And he's like, can it wait until tomorrow? And he said, if I wait until tomorrow, Prince would have already recorded it. And that's dope. You know what I mean? Because it shows that he was very conscious of the thoughts of ideas. And an example for me was just that shit that I told you about Whatnot. How like I kind of had an idea of doing online auctions through Instagram Live. People throw bids through there. And then shit, I had that shelf life. It went away and somebody executed it and took it to a T. Perfected it, which is dope. So good for them, bro, for real. It's just crazy because I bet since I've already had the idea, somebody else had that idea.
Yeah.
It was passed on through a whole bunch of people until somebody did something with it. I'm curious to see what else I can think of, or we can think of.
What else comes down the conveyor belt?
Just coming in.
We're at the Sam's of ideas. You know what's one thing that's always tripped me out? Is how you only know what you're taught.
Explain though.
Basically, everything that you know about life, you've probably been taught.
You've inherited it from somebody else's
Exactly.
opinions.
There are no original ideas.
And everything's an opinion.
But that also leaves the question like, whatever you think you know about the world, if you take it down long enough, could it really be true?
Nothing. I think it just goes along with the idea of question everything. You have to.
But then
question
how do you
everything.
find the truth?
There is no truth. Because if there was truth,
It's only your truth.
yeah. Like my brother said, the only truth I know is my truth, which is true. And it's because we were talking about the Kyrie movie. I was talking to him about the Kyrie documentary that he posted, was Hebrews to Negroes. And I was explaining it to him as to why they were like blacklisted and shit like that when they didn't have nothing to do. That was too bad. And he said, shit, only truth I know is my truth. And I was like, okay, cuz. But it's true. Only truth that we know is our truth. Whatever you want to assign as true.
Exactly.
I feel like it's until something else that comes along. So you can say something's true until something else comes along.
Until something else gets thrown in the equation.
Exactly. Then you're like, that's not true. This is true now. I feel like not achieving, but understanding that there is really no truth will help you sleep at night.
I think it'll help. Yeah, I think it'll also help you calm down. Speaking of, I never thought about that. I'd be trying too hard to figure everything out. I need to stop.
Yeah. Let me grab water.
Because I get frustrated when shit doesn't make sense to me.
And that's why people say they like math. Because there's always an answer.
Yeah.
That's why people like that shit.
And that's why most of the time, either mathematicians or like scientists don't really get along with like religious people.
Makes sense. Yeah, that is true. Especially scientists.
Yeah. Because a lot of the times they believe in only what they could see.
And they're facts. It's true. Damn. I do feel that though, where you said you get frustrated when you kind of don't understand something completely.
Yeah.
It takes up real estate in your brain where you're just like, I need to figure this out.
And just energy that you could be using towards other shit.
A lot. It takes a lot of energy.
Especially the way I be thinking about shit, bro.
Bro, because it's like...
My mind be working.
It's like 40 different things branching. It's like a tree. It's just branching off.
Yeah.
And you're thinking of every single one as it keeps growing.
Exactly.
And you're like, bro, this got me nowhere.
And you get lost halfway, so then you start again from the beginning.
And your brain burns. It starts
Bro.
burning. That's what it, right?
Yeah.
It starts burning, bro. Like overheating, like a computer.
Your brain just starts.
Literally, bro. You got like 30 tabs open. That's what it is. I remember when I was talking with my boy German.
Mm-hmm.
This was like before we started Sneaker Plus. Well, when we were actually starting Sneaker Plus, I put it to his crib so he could help me with the logo and shit. But we were just throwing so many good ideas. It was hilarious because he's smiling and shit, and we're like, I'm like, bro, that's genius. He's like, bro, my brain's burning. He was like smiling, and I was like, bro, that's what it is. My brain's burning too. I just started laughing, bro. I was like, that's facts.
All excited and shit. My brain's burning.
Exactly, because that's when you know that shit's that shit's fucking working. Bro, having a convo with him at times, I'm just like, bro, this dude is a genius.
Yeah.
Bro, because he knows a lot of shit, and he's very smart when it comes down to creativity. Creativity's a beautiful thing.
Some you can't force or train. It just comes naturally to some people
I think it comes naturally to everybody. Just some people
in their own way.
kind of put themselves in that box to where they can't grow past it. They don't let those thoughts be creative. Like they block it immediately. Because as a kid you're told, like, oh no, that's dumb. Oh no, don't think like that. Creativity definitely. I feel
It's crazy how the world's gotten to that way.
And
As in, as a kid, when you think creatively, adults shut it down.
yeah,
It's like they don't stop to look at themselves and be like, what am I really doing? Just shutting this kid's dreams down.
have you seen the video of Kanye in an interview where he was like, when you tell a kid don't jump on that table, it's a coffee table. You seen it?
No.
Well, he's like, if you tell a kid don't jump on the table, it's a coffee table, suddenly their whole life is a coffee table. So those coffee tables are funneling and tunneling them to a career, to their wife, to their job, to whatever the fuck, because they can't go past those coffee tables because they're like, oh, you can't do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can stand on a fucking coffee table, bro. But since you, like, as a kid, you know what I mean, unintentionally.
Yeah, exactly.
I forgot how to explain it, but it was something like that. Life is full of fucking coffee tables. Do you drink
Actually,
coffee?
that makes a lot of sense now.
Yeah.
That's making a lot of sense to me now.
Yeah, it's
Because yeah, a lot of things are just customs. They're not actual rules. It's just frowned upon.
It's just what they were told. Now you're being told. Question everything. That's something I always try to do. Everything. Like I look at the facts and I'll be like, how do I know this is true?
Okay. But now sometimes it's hard for me to believe anything.
Yeah.
Because Anna told me that one time. Because we were talking about, I was like, I don't trust like doctor websites and shit. And then I forgot what fact we were looking up, and I looked it up on Google, and she was like, but how do you trust that? I was like, no cap, you're right. I don't know. Like I guess it's kind of like I want to believe it's true. But yeah, now I don't know how to really like tell what where to get my information from. That's the hardest part about it.
Yourself. Like you said, the only truth I know is my truth, bro.
I can't look shit up now.
Yeah, you can look it up. It ain't gonna be the right answer though.
Cause that Google shit with the tiger we were looking up the other day, that's bullshit. Ain't no way a tiger 14 feet. I'm sorry.
Bro, tiger's 14 feet. From tail to nose,
I'm telling you, it's not
they got
14
a
feet,
long
but
snout.
they don't have snouts, but
Or a mouth. But their tails are huge. Bro, a tail can be
bro,
easily...
but 14 feet?
Yes, 14 feet. Bro, especially when you stretch.
Bro, that tiger better be 4
look,
and that tail better be 10.
I'll put it this way. When you stretch up and you stand up and go as high as you can, you're what, 6'4" from your fingers to your toes?
Yeah.
Exactly.
A tiger double that?
Yeah. Bro, a tiger's already longer than us body length wise.
I know that, but...
So with the tail and on its hind legs, reaching his paws up, bro, he's at least...
If that dude could stand on his...
He's at least 14'3".
So you telling me if a tiger...
Easily.
If tigers were like Tigger and standing on their tails, these motherfuckers be playing basketball.
I don't know about playing basketball. Maybe like playing murder or something, but
Bro, if it's 14 feet tall, bro.
We're gonna have to see that shit in person. Let's go to the
No
zoo.
cap.
We're gonna go to the zoo.
Hey, grab that motherfucker's head. I'll grab his tail.
Tranquilize one. Hit him with some ketamine. Ain't that what it is? Ketamine?
I don't know what it is.
That right? Yeah, right? Just give him a... Doof. Let him knock out for a little bit. Then we just gonna stretch him. You pull as hard as you can. We gonna decompress the shit out of his spine. And you gonna hear some shit pop. Pull the measuring tape.
Out of here.
Once he's at 14, we out. Bro, on some real shit though, I found that my biggest animal fear is probably a bear.
A bear?
There was a video that I saw from Joe Rogan's podcast where he was talking about
Bears
how...
are scary.
Yeah, where he was talking about how they put a camera with a plate of food right in front of it, so then you could see what it looks like when a bear's walking up on you.
Uh-huh.
Bro, that shit is like that. Imagine something this wide,
Huge, bro.
and then it's just trying to kill. Yeah.
And they're fast as shit.
Do you think if you pull one, this is how stupid now I think about it. But
No.
look, imagine you get into the right position to where
I'll tell you right now.
you somehow moved around and you got him in a headlock and you're on his back.
He'll beat your ass.
He can't do nothing though. He can't reach behind his head, can he?
Bro, but they have no problem landing on their back.
But they don't know that.
Huh?
They don't know that. They're just gonna try and move you, shake you off and shit. An animal does not have the IQ to just be like, oh, he's on my back.
Bro, they're not stupid creatures though. They're in the wild hunting 24/7. They never off the clock, bub.
Do you think you could kill a bear like
No.
with a neck?
No.
You can't,
No.
bro. There's
That thick ass neck, bro. Hell nah. Not without losing an arm.
bro, you can do that, bro.
You gotta remember how strong these motherfuckers are, bro.
But if he don't imagine he's taking a nap when you don't expect it.
You'd be a dumb motherfucker.
When you don't expect it, and then say you get to the point to where you have your hands already ready to just twist it, and he's still not conscious that you're there, right? So let's say theoretically. So if I just
You gotta be really strong.
And yeah, exactly. So if I'm like a 350-pound bodybuilder, ripped to shit, and I just real quick, bro, like
Yeah, like intent to kill.
yeah. You tell me he can't just snap his shit?
Maybe it's possible. It's not probable.
Yeah, you're right. See, I was like, as long as it's possible,
It might be possible.
no, we gotta test that
Because
out.
I don't think anything's impossible.
Fucking field trip to the zoo. It looks like.
This dude's last questions with animals have been.
Bro, I even asked Jerry the Lotions question. I asked him. He was like, "What do you mean, bro?" I was like, "Never mind." I was like, then I'm gonna just get mad.
I just don't see why an elephant would need lotion. Are you just curious? Like you just want to know?
curious.
Okay. Because I'm like, what is this doing for the elephant?
I looked up a video of one up close. Zoomed in. They're pretty chapped. Like dry. Like dry, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like Cohen lips dry. Cohen, if you're watching this, my bad.
Oh fuck.
But yeah.
Nah, deadass. I saw Jerry's story the other day. He wanted to go to the zoo. We need to go to the zoo.
Just
And
fuck around.
we're gonna spend like all day researching.
You know what cracks me up?
the zookeeper gonna be tired of us. So you can't snap his neck? Are you sure? can we check? Can I try?
You're like, bro, here you go. And let me in that motherfucker. Let me go with the ones that's in the back. Y'all ain't got them in the back. Hell no. Put me in a simulation. We should do that. I bet there's a simulation that you can at least try.
In that simulation, you could get fucked up out of bed.
You know what's
We're
funny?
gonna beat the shit out of you.
Side note, speaking of Jerry, we were in the shop. And it was like about to start getting fat because it's around like 5, 6 is when more people start getting in.
I'm gonna get off work and
He
shit.
had his hat like like this, bro, right? And I'm like, and then for the rest of the day, just wearing like that. Customers are coming in, and Jerry's just got. That shit is hilarious. Man, that shit is the funniest shit ever. Cause he's just checking at your shirt, just twisting her. I'm just thinking
And
of
Jerry all serious and shit.
I'm just thinking of what they be seeing. That's actually funny. Because I remember, you know the little tryout socks? Jerry had one over his head once. He forgot he had it on. Because you forget, you know what I mean? After having it on, because you just bullshit it. Bro, it was like for like an hour and a half. There's customers just looking at him and see somebody go like that. He's like, what's wrong with this thing? The person just took a picture. I was like, yeah, bro, you got the thing on your head. He's like, oh. I was like, yeah, bro, you gotta take that shit off.
Oh, Jerry is funny as fuck.
He's hilarious.
You can make a comedy show out of just recording Jerry all day.
Badass, bro. Real shit. You just be on the stupidest shit ever. You should just see when it's just me and him. The conversations we have, bro. The conversations we have are just idiotic. Like the bear questions. It's like that, but 100 times worse. And it's funny because he's so stuck on what he believes, and so am I, because I'm so fucking like I know, like I'm like, bro, it's gotta happen. That we just get to arguing and it doesn't get nowhere ever.
Bro, because you be asking shit that you can't answer unless you try.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
It's like, I don't know.
Like the yesterday about the world and jumping.
Bro, hold on. Jackson, this motherfucker asked, if everybody in the world jumped and landed at the same time, what would happen?
Somebody answered that. I don't remember where I saw
It moves.
Someone answered it.
What do you think happens?
Nothing happened.
I don't, yeah, exactly,
Bro.
bro. I don't think we're strong enough to do anything.
Look,
Let me look up the answer.
you know what else I'd explain to him? If everybody was to blow in one direction, would the Earth move a little faster? Like would it spin like just a centimeter faster?
I don't
Through
think
a straw. Everybody puts their mouth through a fucking straw.
Because there's already wind on the Earth.
Peanut butter.
Okay, if it's one straw, no. But I think some crazy shit will happen.
What about through a fuck? Bro, if everybody in this world was to blow through the, what's that, a didgeridoo?
A what? What the fuck?
You know what I'm talking about? The long ass instrument, the didgeridoo, the brrrr. You have you seen those?
Nah, I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
Bro, oh God. If every,
You gotta think, the world, there's people all around the world. So
Uh-huh.
if everyone jumped at once, it would cancel it all out.
it wouldn't, bro.
Yeah, because they're all around the world.
Nah.
Bro, trust me, we had this argument for like 30 minutes.
You put everybody in one spot.
Hold on.
Exactly, that's what if you put everybody together, something might happen.
This is a didgeridoo.
Oh. That'd
If
be one
everybody was to
nasty
blow
ass.
through one didgeridoo, the world would have earthquakes. I can 100% guarantee that. You know why?
Earthquakes?
Earthquakes. Listen, you can pick up a rock through a didgeridoo because of the vibration from it. Yeah, so you can break a mountain.
That'll have to be what?
Bro, everybody in the world, you're breaking my
Hold on,
mind.
but we gotta. That's also 8 billion people. Yeah, some crazy shit. But bro, you bring
The
eight.
Earth's gonna crack in
If
half.
you bring 8 billion people to do anything, some crazy shit will happen.
What can all 8 billion people do?
That's what I'm saying.
No one can agree on that.
Jump.
Even babies in that motherfucker.
If we all jump at the same time.
It's raps. Have you ever jump roped?
Yeah, jump rope. Yeah, jump roping is fun.
I don't know.
It
I
is.
don't know about fun. Nah, it is.
It is.
I've,
I enjoy it more than running.
yeah, it's better for you too. There's a lot of benefits. I need to jump rope. Hula hoop?
I've never done that shit.
You never hula hoop?
Nah.
You serious?
Maybe just like for the fuck of it once, but not
He's
really.
had to. There's no way.
Yeah,
Have you?
yeah, I fucked around with
Yeah, bro. Gym class.
Yeah. Gym class.
the questions you asked.
I don't know, man.
That jumping one.
But it makes you think, right? It makes you think for a little bit.
Look, if we're all in one
Hold
area,
up. You know what I noticed?
What?
It makes you think for a little bit, but you have the most common sense to where you've already came with the conclusion. So it's like, it'll make you think for 10 seconds and then you're done. Like for me, that shit'll stay with me, bro, for real. It will. I've noticed that. Because
see what I'm
you already know your answer and I'm like, fuck, I'm still
that
trying to
itch
figure
won't
it
be scratched until it happens.
out. Oh, God. That's the worst when you have an itch. You don't know where it's at. You're just scratching everything.
You know, what are those people? You know the Mythbusters?
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, I'd love to do that. Just like dedicate some time in my life to just figuring out random shit that doesn't matter, but that seems interesting.
Well, once we get enough money, we're gonna buy a fucking grizzly bear.
Bro, I'm gonna do some dumb shit with money. I ain't gonna lie. When I get up stupid money, I'm gonna do some dumb shit with money.
That's what you're supposed
For
to do,
the
bro.
fuck of it.
That's called fuck you money. Fuck you, I'm
My shit
doing
gonna
me.
be fuck.
I'm choke holding grizzly bears. I'm gonna be like this in his ear going shh. Put him to sleep.
That motherfucker feeling nothing.
For real. He's like, bro, you gonna wake up.
The
Like, bro,
fuck
you
off
good?
me.
Get off me. Shake me off real quick.
Shake once and you out there, bitch.
I'm gonna do some dumb shit with money.
No cap. I think people need to be more open with the dumb shit they think about. I think we'd get a lot more done
The world would
with stupid ideas.
3.14. And the answer to pi.
Huh? What does that have to do?
We're gonna find the answer. Basically, that's what I'm saying. Damn.
But yeah, we need to do some dumb shit with money.
For real. Trying to think of the dumbest shit I do.
It does. You can't really think of it till
You
you
can't
actually have the
force
money.
dumb shit,
Yeah, till
huh?
you're ready to do the
You
dumb
gotta
shit.
do dumb shit.
You just do dumb
Like
shit.
I would pay somebody to do what you did earlier 20 times.
They'd have no legs.
Exactly.
Bro, if this is how I feel with one, bro, this shit hurts.
Be like, bro, I'll give you 100 to do that shit 20 times.
Hold on, this fucked me up. When I was laying right there, it was like an hour after it had already happened, bro. It all came back at once, bro. And it just started throbbing. I was over there damn near about to cry, bro. I was shitty.
And it's funny because you were there probably for the rest of the day.
I was,
You weren't
bro.
no cat.
But it was in like this 5-minute little span. You could probably find it on the camera, bro. I'm sitting there like this, bro.
Just pondering.
I'm in straight pain. Oh, fuck.
You ever been in a food fight?
No. No.
I've been in one similar. Some small though.
What is similar to a food fight?
Because at Cartwrighter, they don't let that shit slide. It was like a 5-10 second food fight. I forgot what we were doing.
You threw 2 grapes in it.
But we were sitting there. And, fuck, I forget. I don't know if it was me that started or somebody else, but we started throwing shit. And you know how, like, if somebody throws some shit,
You throw it
somebody's gonna get mad. You know,
Yeah.
they gonna look back. They gonna be like, what the fuck? So the day threw some. And then it just gets to a point where somebody se pasa de verga. And
And they get serious.
Yeah, I remember. It was funny because I remember we was just doing that shit, bro. And I see Bosco stakes in the air and shit, bro. Just swiveling in the air. Like, them motherfuckers pick up speed, no cap.
They had linebackers
But it's
throwing
funny
them
because,
shits.
like, after everything settled, like, Mr. Hunt, he was our dean. He got us in a big-ass circle. Everybody that he thought was involved. And you just look at everybody. Somebody got like ketchup stains. Somebody got like milk all over their shit. And then I look over and there's this dude named Mason. Bro, he has mashed potatoes in his ear. He had mashed potatoes like inside of his ear. And he's coming by. He's like, look at you. He's like, look at you. You look stupid as hell.
As long as everybody have fun.
He's just quiet, bro, with mashed potatoes in his hair and his ear. Oh my god, that shit was hilarious.
What's your like one of your proudest childhood moments?
Childhood? That's a big one, bro. I really can't think of one. You?
This ain't fraud. It's just funny as shit to me. I shut down the airport one time, bro.
Huh?
Like the airport, I shut it down.
Indianapolis?
Yes, I shut it down for a couple of hours, bro.
Amber Alert.
Because bro, so we land from Mexico. I'm like maybe 10. And I accidentally forget my backpack on a bench. And I leave and all my good shit is in there. All that shit, like my PSP, like that's my bag, you feel me? Fuck my clothes bag, that's the bag I need.
Yeah, that's the bag that you need.
No cap. So Then halfway home, I look at my mom. I'm like, oh, I forgot my bag.
Uh-huh.
And they're like, all right, fuck, we'll turn around.
Zoom on.
They're like, all right, fuck, we'll turn around, bro. We pull up. There's like 30 cops. 30 cop cars, dogs everywhere, bro.
When y'all pull up?
Yes, as we're pulling up. And I don't know why. I just decided to walk through the middle of these fucking
Not giving a fuck. Just
and
walking.
go through the door. And they stop me like, yeah.
Oh,
And everybody surrounding my bag.
for real?
Yes, bro. These
thinking it
motherfuckers
was
got.
like
They thought it was a bomb. They thought I had planted a bomb.
That is
I was just
crazy.
like, I'm sitting here 10 years old. That's just my PSP. Can I get my bag, please?
That is crazy, but what did they tell you after that?
Nothing, bro.
Shoot that bag
Bro,
first.
They all just look stupid.
Damn, but that is actually hard as fuck.
It's funny as hell, bro.
Bro, that is actually cool than a bitch.
No
though.
cap. I shut down an airport.
Damn, you can say that. You got me wanting to do some shit like that. No cap.
If it's not an accident, they arresting your ass.
Leave a black sandwich bag on
Bro,
the
but
bench.
to this day, I occasionally try to see if I can find a news article. But I
About
guess it didn't. We got back
After
in
it got-
time. We got back in time.
Before
Like,
motherfuckers was
yeah.
headlining. Imagine you
No
see a
cap.
news anchor talking about it when you pull up.
bro, that'd be the biggest flex ever. I'd have that shit saved on my phone.
No cap, I would too. Damn,
Yeah, that was so funny though.
that's actually fraud. That shows that they don't take that shit.
They're
lightly.
like, is this your bag?
So
I'm
you
like,
were
yeah.
10?
Yeah, I was like 10 or some shit. I might have
So
been
that
younger,
was 10 years ago.
bro. See,
2012
probably something like that.
2023.
Yeah,
or 2013. Okay. Damn.
the shit was hilarious.
Sheesh. You're a dog. I pray to do something like that one day. No, never mind. I don't pray.
But
But-
yeah, it's funny. When it just happens, it's funny. I'm so hurt there wasn't a new article.
I've done some dumb shit, but nothing like that. Not no crazy shit like that, like shut down the airport.
I have another one, bro, but I don't even remember what it was.
He said, I don't know if I can share it.
No, I just remember there's another story that's just funny as fuck. I don't remember what it was.
Do you think... Never mind, I'm not going to ask that question.
What is it?
It sounds stupid,
Text it.
but it's not that stupid. I'm going to just say it. Do you think a way they spray cancer is through water?
Yeah,
I do too.
purified. If you drink that shit, stop, like we said.
Don't drink purified water. Anybody. It's bad for you. I used to be a purified water drinker. I switched over. My life changed. No, what did you say the other day? I asked you about your water or something like that, and then you said...
It's the smoothest, most refreshing water I've ever had.
I was like, why do you choose that one? He's like, it's the smoothest, most refreshing. And I'm like, but you sound like a fucking commercial. Shut the fuck up. Because I could tell you just like imagined it in your head. Like I
meant that
imagine
shit.
being in the Bahamas with my feet kicked back and shit. For real.
That took you places.
That ass.
This water's fire too. This is my second favorite water.
Skyra.
After Waukegan,
I've never
it's this one.
tasted a more smoothing.
Refreshing water.
That shit's funny. You're a genius, EG. You're a fucking...
Cause you ain't ever taste that water and just like as you're drinking it, you feel like your whole mood is improving.
Nah, not yet. I need to try
No?
that water. Now that you say that.
Bro,
I smoked them felt like that. I ain't gonna lie, I smoked them felt like that.
have you ever thought about going backpacking?
Yeah, but I don't like taking cold showers. You're gonna sleep outside eventually, no?
Nah.
Nah, I like showering every day. That too.
You could, backpacking don't mean you out in the woods, dude.
You gonna hit some woods.
Yeah, but you can go backpacking to the airport, bro, and then get on a plane and go somewhere
That is true.
and get
I never
Airbnbs
thought
and
of it
shit.
I never thought of it like that.
This
I
boy
thought
go.
backpacking meant like ditching all the electronics and just living the wilderness hardcore life.
No, that's off the grid.
Okay.
No, I mean like literally just putting everything down one day, grabbing a backpack, put some shit in there, and then just see where the world takes you for like a year.
I don't think I've
I'd love to be a world traveler.
a world traveler. Where would you go first?
I'd spin the globe, and I'd see where the fuck it'd go.
Right down that motherfucker. Atlantic Ocean. Not a fucking company.
All right, maybe
Yeah.
maybe we might hit randomizer or
I'm
something.
gonna say Sinaloa, Mexico. I'm good.
Yeah.
You
Yeah, skip that one.
You'll start and then you're gonna move your finger a little bit.
I'm gonna filter it to every by ratings. Anything 3 stars and up, we can go.
Oh, God. It's like when you spin a bottle and then you move it directionally on purpose. Like, nah, I'm cool. I need that one. you gonna stop it right where you want to be. I would do that. I probably wouldn't be backpacking. Like, I would travel, but I'll take everything I need with me. You feel me? I want to go to Europe. I want to spend like at least 5 years in Europe.
5 years.
At least.
Europe's pretty big.
It's huge.
Out of all the countries that are in it,
I feel
Europe's
like-
huge.
So, like, the way I see Europe is like the way people see America. Like, okay, you got Chicago, you got LA, you got Miami, you got New York.
Vegas.
All these huge, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Over there, it's like you got Spain, you got Italy,
London.
London, fucking
I've heard London's a lot like.
Russia.
I've heard London's a lot like bigger, like our bigger cities now.
For real.
There's a lot of crime.
London's, yeah, I was about to say, London's dangerous, though.
I've heard there's a lot of crime. Yeah.
My boy Aiden, Jair's friend, he said they be stabbing boys.
Yeah. I heard.
Stabbing's different, bro.
Oh God.
Because when you stab,
I'd
you
rather
feel
get
bones.
shot.
Yeah.
I'd rather get shot.
Imagine just, and then you feel like
And then they gotta take it out.
a little bit of slush. It's crazy, bro.
Yeah. I guess. Yeah. I'd much rather get shot than stabbed.
Man, okay, I'd rather get shot with a fucking deagle to the face than get stabbed in my leg.
All right, bub.
He said,
Good luck with that one.
to get that deep. Yeah, oh, shit. What would you rather get shot with?
A BB gun if I have a choice.
A rocket launcher. No, hey, if you got shot with a rocket launcher, would it explode on you or just take you with it? Because that's a fast velocity.
Do rocket launchers have to they have to impact something to blow, right?
Right? I'm pretty sure it does.
I don't know.
Because that's a lot of pounds of force in if you're only like 160.
It hurt a lot.
It definitely would. It'd probably go right through you, if anything.
I think you die either way.
Yeah, you would die.
Just fucking catch that bitch, throw that bitch back.
A rocket launcher with a switch on it.
We thinking we Mario.
Raps. I just shot 10 bullets at you. Unstoppable bullets.
Oh.
You know what I would do when I get like that type of money?
What?
Buy the Batmobile car.
You buy the Batmobile car?
I want that car so bad. That shit is badass.
Yeah.
I'd want to be Batman. Not what I want to be him, but I'd. Yeah.
If you had a superpower, what would it be?
Telekinesis.
Damn, that ass?
Yeah. You? Damn, they're flying too. I think we've talked about that.
It's between flying or talking to animals.
Talking to animals would be crazy. Bro, that's actually damn near better. You tell a shark.
I think it's more useful. Flying's pretty fun, but I think because talking to animals, you could go anywhere in the world and you'll probably be straight.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you would.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Like, don't eat me, cuz we can talk to
Like,
each
you
other.
see a bear, like, bro, you press me, I'm gonna put you in a headlock. Bro, I'm cool off that. They say with a bear, you gotta stand big,
So it could fuck you up quicker.
Depends on the bear.
right? Like a polar. I heard polar bears are the most vicious bears.
Yeah.
What's the saying? Brown lay down, black,
Attack.
yeah, you gotta like.
Heard black bears aren't that bad.
Black
Black
crack.
bears are smaller and you have to like make noise. They say white good night.
You gotta.
White good,
That's right.
white good night.
No, that is because they said that a polar bear, bro, it spends days without eating. So when it sees something, it's killer.
Yeah.
You know, black.
They had Did you see the picture, a video of a dude in a glass cage?
Black walk back.
Brown lay down, black fight back, white good night.
Oh, you
So
fight
I
a black
could-
bear.
So I could,
A black bear?
so I could snap.
A grizzly, you're fucked.
Brown lay
Supposed to
down.
be aggressive. That's what
So if you lay down on a brown bear, you're just giving him.
play dead.
Yeah, you're just giving him the opportunity to fucking tear your cheeks up.
What if you think you're dead?
Bro, I'm not going down without a fight. I'm gonna die.
Bro, but you can't outrun him either. That's the fucked up part.
Imagine he tries punching you, stop his paw. I'll run shit, cuz
You think you're a Goku?
I'm a trained to fight a bear.
Fucking Khabib. You see, Khabib was fighting black bears. He wasn't fighting no grizzlies.
He said white.
Good night.
White good night is crazy.
Yeah.
Jeez. I could take one.
All right, sure. That's what everybody say.
I'm a train. That's gonna be my life goal now. That's gonna be my purpose.
To fight a bear.
A polar bear.
He's just asking for it.
If it's white, I'm gonna get it right. Oh God. I'm gonna fuck him up. He's gonna see me and say good night.
You see, I chose to respect God and how ferocious He made certain animals.
Target animals are good.
The animals that scare me are the ones in water, because I know in water you can't do shit.
Yeah, you can't swim fast. Bro, no cat. If I could pick now, well, let's do a solid 5, because I can't
Of
just pick
what?
one. Superpowers:
Okay.
telekinesis, swim however fast I want. That would be badass.
Yeah.
So if you see a whale, like bro, you look back, you see your tail lights. he see your
Whales
strokes.
aren't what you got to worry about though. Whales they're just big, but they're not. One, they don't eat meat.
They will though.
Huh?
They will though if they see something and they think you a fish.
They don't eat fish. They only eat kelp, I think, something like that.
Kelp juice. SpongeBob. You seen the episode?
I've seen a lot of SpongeBob
Where
shit.
they make kelp juice and everybody's fiending for it.
I don't remember, but
I do.
I probably have seen
I
it.
think it was like plankton's only good thing. Maybe. I don't remember.
But go ahead, finish yours.
Telekinesis, swim as fast as I want. Fire. Throw fire whenever like
You want to be Avatar?
like yeah. Just damn near I'd probably pick the rest for Avatar. Earthbender, waterbender, whatever the fuck.
those seem like fun. If Avatar was our world, that'd be a lot of fun.
Right?
It'd be fucked up, but
What do you think you would be born into? I think you'd be an earthbender. You're like a tough. Dead.
I'll take it.
I feel like I'd be like fucking, what's his name?
I would. I'd like to be. Yeah, Earthbenders. Yeah,
Badass.
I feel like that fits me.
DZ's
I think
like,
you would be fire.
Nah, DZ's like a Zuko. Just a menace.
Hell
Just
nah.
a menace. And he,
DZ's no.
what? Nah, DZ would be a waterbender.
A no bender.
A no bender. He'd be a divergent.
He wouldn't
Not
bend
divergent,
shit.
other shit. I think I would be like what was Qatar's brother's name?
Sokka.
Sokka.
He didn't. He was no bender.
He wasn't.
That's what DZ'd be.
Yeah, he'd be a
DZ be Sokka.
He'd be Sokka. What would Jerry be? Jerry would be a firebender. Earthbender.
I don't know what Jerry'd be.
Wind. Wind, fire,
Because
earth.
they had like other benders too. They had what's her name? Azula was lightning.
I forgot about that one.
Azula was lightning,
Crazy. That stems from fire though.
but she never did fire.
Damn.
It was
it's true.
only lightning.
Damn. I would choose fire though. What are your 5 though?
Powers, flying, teleportation, talking to animals.
Teleportation. I might just steal that one.
I don't want to go with the Avatar shit. I'd choose something else.
Earthbender.
Invisibility.
Visibility. I wouldn't want to do that.
Because imagine you can fly and you're invisible. I'm breaking in everywhere.
Bro, no cap.
And I can talk to animals. They're fucked. Don't let me get the bees on my side.
That's like Thanos, bro. You collected every Infinity Stone.
That's I choose
How
5.
can you stop somebody like that? What powers would you need to have?
To what?
Them to the same powers as them to stop them, huh? Invisibility, talking to animals, and
Well, see, if it were like that, we would other people would have to naturally evolve into powers in order to stop somebody else with powers.
do you think we'll ever in the world?
I do believe in powers. For some fucking reason. I believe in anything. I don't think anything's impossible because this is always like my logic of what I go to. Think about what a FaceTime call is.
Explain.
You're literally watching somebody on the other side of the world through this fucking little phone or whatever, and it's sending the image live. It's sending the image of what your eye can capture live through this little fucking device. This is fucking witchcraft 100 years ago.
That actually.
These phones are fucking witchcraft.
You get burned in hell, or you get burned alive.
Exactly,
for
we'd
doing
get
that.
burned alive for having some shit like this.
Even just having the idea.
Exactly. And that's how I always think about it. If at one point this was impossible, and it's also
Nothing's
like Wi-Fi,
impossible.
like you can't actually see it. So how do I know it's real?
Jeez. Energy. So energy can be created through superpowers.
I think superpowers are possible. Just
I hope to see it.
for some reason that always I always go back to that FaceTime shit.
It's like this. Like, stay right there, right? Did you feel like that little gush of air?
Mm-hmm.
You don't see that. I
No.
just
But I
airbended
felt
it.
it.
I just airbended. Technically. Basically, in a sense. Just not, I can't, you know what I mean?
Actually control it. Yeah. It would be dope.
Yeah, we're gonna be the first one.
If somebody told me you'd become a monk and gain powers, I'm becoming a monk today.
I don't know about all that. I heard monks got strong toes.
I've seen. I think there was a story about a monk that caught a bullet with his mouth.
That motherfucker had to be a 22.
Shit, he caught it.
Okay. Bro, teeth was probably fucked. he caught it, but did he live? But did he live to tell the story?
That's what he must say.
It was like when Chris Angel tried catching one with his mouth. Have you seen that? With his hand.
With his hand?
Yeah.
No.
Chris Angel's a crazy motherfucker.
I think so. No, I think somebody caught it with like a cup in the mouth.
Oh, see, so like that.
Yeah.
Jeez.
You gotta have nuts to do that.
No cap.
Who is it? I think it was the guy who didn't breathe underwater for like 20 minutes.
David Blaine.
David Blaine.
He's a nut.
I think he's the one that caught the bullet with his mouth.
He's a fucking nut. I think it was him.
He is, yeah.
When I went to Vegas, they literally have like a... Bro, you see a lot of Chris Angel shit. They have a whole store for him.
Who's Chris Angels?
He's like an extremist, bro.
He's like a David Blaine?
He's like a David Blaine. But he's done a lot of crazy shit too. I think he was David Blaine. Probably like got inspired from Chris Angel. Look up some videos. It's pretty crazy.
My phone's about to die, but I can do that later. I want to be high and watch that shit.
I did. I had nightmares. I just...
It's amazing the shit that some people actually do.
What humans can do.
Exactly.
Like you said, bro, now I'm looking at it, their superpowers are real.
And plus, if somebody
I
out
don't know
there,
about flying though.
but you never know.
Unless you need something outside of yourself to fly.
Or you can develop something.
You cannot. Well, you would need like something added onto your body, like a machine or something.
Well, no.
I don't think you could just. You don't have the aerodynamics, bro. You don't got wings. You just don't fly.
Yeah.
People
Well,
have died
at the moment,
jumping off of buildings thinking they could fly, bro. Literally, bro.
All right, but that's not the way I'm gonna try
That
it.
must suck. You just jump off and boom.
And then you realize halfway through, oh, I can't fly.
Yeah, you're like,
Fuck.
shit, why'd I do this? Neck snapped in half.
I wonder what people have actually like the dumbest shit somebody's ever tried doing.
Bro,
I know it can get stupid.
like, I could just think of something at the top of my head and I could guarantee it's been done.
There's somebody, yeah, somebody's.
Because somebody's thought of it.
Yeah.
It's not an original thought. Like, what would happen if I ate 100 cup noodles?
Fucking have a heart attack.
Exactly.
All that plastic.
But they've done it.
I don't know about that one.
Bro,
There's
somebody's
some
ate
big
50,
motherfuckers out there.
Somebody's ate 50 glizzies in an eating competition. Somebody's tried cup noodles. I can't smack on 50 glizzies.
I can never be in a food competition.
I could.
Not win.
Yeah, I wouldn't win. You see where people like dip their food in the water?
Yeah,
That's ratchet.
it is. But
How many glizzies can you eat in one sitting?
for one, I don't eat hot dogs.
You don't eat glizzies?
Nah.
I'm a glizzy.
You ever seen videos of how they're made, bro? That shit traumatized me.
For real.
I'll still eat pork, but not in a sausage type. Nah, I'm cool.
I'll smack on a glizzy here and there.
I know you will.
I got a glizzy for you. Nah, but eating competition is crazy.
Truthfully, any extreme competitions are.
Would you try any like food competitions, like hot ass wings?
Nah, I'm a bitch for super spicy things, bro.
Okay.
For like super spicy, I'm a bitch.
Bro, my stomach starts hurting.
No cap, I don't.
I start sweating.
Things that I know will make me feel horrible after, I ain't even with all that.
Yeah. So you wouldn't like drinking?
No, I hate drinking, you know that.
Oh yeah. You haven't drank with the. I feel like you need a drink in a setting where you're.
I've drank and have fun.
Mm-hmm.
Like drinking ain't the issue. It's the after effect that it gives me.
You just gotta. You know, I figured out that code.
What?
After like 2 shots, get a cup of water. 2 more shots, cup of water.
Bro, I feel like shit after one.
For real? I don't.
Like it's not that it's not the drunk. It's just I feel like.
You know what it is? It's the same thing with my older brother.
What?
You don't like not being under control.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I hate that. Like when I smoke, there's a difference between smoking and like drinking. Drinking, you get intoxicated, and then smoking, you get medicated.
No, smoking you get dumb. I do.
Well, that's
I get
you.
retarded.
That's you. But
Look,
like,
one day we're gonna smoke together. Have we ever smoked?
us,
Yeah.
like once.
I think I've hit a pin. Bro.
You took like a hit of my joint back there one
we
time.
smoked in my whip with Hector once.
But we went together. We were only together for like 2 minutes. We
Yeah.
just smoked and left.
Bro, I was off the shits. For real.
Nah, bro. I'll depending on my high. Like sometimes, it's not that. You might even think of it as being
fuck?
dumb. Sometimes it's just your mind is blank.
Saw that my flashes on it. Federal as fuck. You said what?
So I don't think it's. Well, the times that I've gotten high and kind of felt that way, it's not that I feel dumb. It's just my mind is blank. I don't want to think about anything. I just want to sit there and be at peace.
That's my problem. When I get high, all I want to do is think about shit.
It's not a bad thing.
It sucks, bro, because that's when I get paranoid.
Uh,
I'm like, I start looking. I'm like, bro, I'm in my own crib.
yeah, I've been paranoid sometimes while high.
I hate feeling paranoid.
But for me, that always passes.
That shit sit with me till I fucking knock out. I thought somebody started knocking. See, it's that paranoia. Almost drew that motherfucker.
Nah, but yeah, because of I just can't do drinking, bro. Nothing about it has ever made me feel good.
The setting I like drinking in is like Sunday, cookout, weather's nice. It's about to be sunrise. You just drinking beers, not shots and shit. Drinking beers.
You see, that sounds like the. And I hate to
smoking
taste the
mood for you.
beer.
Beer's pretty good when you get the right one.
I hate to taste the
Like
beer.
ultras? I like ultras.
I probably haven't tried
It
it.
really tastes like water. Well, it doesn't taste like, it tastes like a little bit of beer, but those are gas, bro, and they're light. It's light beer. I had a Angry Orchard for the first time the day of the Caleb Plant fight.
Yeah.
That shit was gas, bro. That was actually a good tasting beer, and it was nice and cold. It was so cold that there was a film of like ice on top of the beer.
Oh yeah.
That's different.
The only time I might actually even consume alcohol is in like a.
Consume.
Huh?
Consume.
Isn't like it's got to be some fruit type
Drink.
a drink or something, like a pina colada or something.
Okay.
But I do them without.
You said a sex on the beach. That's what they be calling some drinks. I don't go where to get these names.
I've heard of that. Damn, your sound fire.
Sex on the beach.
No cap, that sound like a fire drink.
Yeah, nah. That's funny.
We be getting on here and talking about random shit. I like that. I like the freedom of our podcast. We don't have to be serious about it.
There's no box.
Yeah. You just bounce random ideas off each other.
Yeah. We just bounce in the box.
Some of these podcasts are more like low key, like just little bullshit ones, and then others is like
Get down shit.
yeah,
At the beginning of this bitch was some get down shit.
yeah.
Then it kind of just flows.
They got to start asking about bears and shit.
Yeah, now that, and like kind of like how you said, like, bro, this is like just a recap of what I've been thinking about this past week. All this bullshit that I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It's all stuff that I just thought about and it just floated away.
Okay.
It's coming back. You see, I got like a raven vision.
Huh?
I got like a raven vision. Raven? You seen that show? She just zones out. You know what I'm talking about?
That's so Raven.
Yeah, that's so Raven.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
she's on
That's
that.
what. Yeah. Okay, I remember that now.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking about the bird. I wasn't thinking about the person.
What's your thoughts on deja vu?
Deja vu. We talked about that with Solo when we.
Deja vu is crazy.
Yeah, deja vu makes no sense, but all sense.
It's so crazy. It does. That shit creeps me out, bro.
Cause it doesn't feel like you've seen it before. It feels like you actually lived it before.
Yeah. And you know you've lived it before.
Yeah.
It's familiar.
Exactly.
And, yeah. But deja vu. I'm finna deja vu me into some millions.
Have you?
Oh
Okay.
God.
Have you ever watched Loki, the actual series?
Isn't that Thor's brother?
Thor's brother. Yeah.
I've never watched it.
So it's on Disney Plus. Watch it. Just like it's just a good show, but two, it actually goes. It's him outside of the timeline. So I don't know if y'all know anything about Marvel, but right now they're about to get into they're fighting King the Conqueror, who's he's a villain that jumps timelines.
I've watched all the movies, but I've never watched them in order.
When you watch them in order, bro, so much shit makes sense.
You gotta start with Captain America, right?
Yes. Yeah, you start with if you go on Disney Plus. You have Disney Plus. If you go on Disney Plus, it'll give it to you in chronological order.
I'm about to do that shit.
But yeah, when you watch them in chronological order, low key, bro, I think the Matrix is trying to kind of tell us something through those movies. Because as we're discovering shit in science, like I kind of compare the two. As we're discovering shit in science, they throw that shit into the movies. For instance, 5 to 10 years ago, I didn't hear much about possibly other universes, all that other shit. You feel me? And now they're throwing it in all the Marvel movies, and a lot of the new movies that are like coming out.
Hollywood throws shit like throws that shit in our faces, bro.
Yeah.
They do that.
To at least mentally kind of prepare us for all that. But yeah, if you watch Loki, he basically something happened when the Avengers went back in time, and the Avengers were supposed to go back in time, but Loki ended up grabbing hold of the Tesseract, which he wasn't supposed to do. And they had actual like police that are supposed to police all the timelines.
Yeah.
They can jump freely through the timelines. They arrest him, and then it shows. They showed him when he died, when Thanos snapped his neck. He saw it. He could have prevented all the Avengers movies. He saw all the shit that happened in all those movies. And then...
So he knew everybody's fate.
He knew. Not that it was fake, but that it was gonna happen.
What a dick.
But he was the one that died.
Yeah, you're right. Never mind.
He was the only one that died.
He was, huh?
Yeah. But
I need to watch it.
it goes to show you like what might be outside of the
That's
timeline.
probable.
Yeah, what's probable. Because I never thought about life on what would it be like in, let's per se, God's perspective.
Jeez, that's a fucking.
I ain't gonna lie. The
I
first
can't
time I
even-
watched it, bro, I was high and it scared the shit out of me. I had to stop watching it.
Damn. Yeah, I'm cool off of that. You doing that shit, huh? I'm gonna feel that shit sober. For real.
But then I rewatched it. It's actually a really good show. It gets you thinking.
There's something had crossed my mind and I'm shitty that I kind of forgot. There's something about movies.
Because real quick, if there are parallel universes, there's got to be somebody that's outside of all this shit. That would probably be God.
Yeah.
But it's crazy to even wrap your head around that. How does that work?
That's why I kind of froze when you said that, because I didn't know what to think. My brain had never thought of that, so I was just like, what the fuck? It was like I was in a pool naked. Yeah, like you just threw me in there. I didn't even know how to swim. You know? I just sank like a rock.
You just had to be naked?
It just gives that effect.
It would have been the same thing either way.
No, because it's different.
But
when
he
you
just
jump-
had to be
'cause when
naked.
Because when you jump in a pool with clothes on, it's not compared. Because when you're naked, you're vulnerable. You know. So like when you know what I'm talking about though. You know what I'm talking about though.
You see what I'm naked? It's just more scary.
Yeah, like,
It's just more scary.
I feel like I'm under a microscope. Oh hell no. Hell no. I am off for throwing that in there. I'm tweaking.
That's funny. But yeah, just imagine that, bro. What it's like being an angel or something, and being on God's perspective of all of this shit.
I can't wait to be an angel.
If you even are supposed to become an angel.
That's true. I'm gonna be his soldier. Hey God, let me know.
This life shit is weird, bro.
It
The more
is.
I think about it, the weirder it gets. And we all just act like everything's normal.
We do. Nothing's normal, bro. Bro, humanity isn't normal. I don't know how to be up there.
I like that video of the comedian who goes like, oh, you think your country's facing issues? He said, zoom out. We are in a floating space rock in the middle of absolute nothingness. And supposedly this nothingness is just getting bigger.
Yeah, and nothing matters.
I saw something online the other day that there's a black hole bigger than the Milky Way galaxy that's just tearing through space right now.
What'd they name it? Goliath. That's some name.
No,
be
but
giving
they
shit like that
did
names.
name a cloud, an evil cloud that in Loki,
For real?
Goliath.
What the fuck? See, we're on to something. We're on to something, but that didn't just happen. I know if I've never seen Loki.
Hold on, black.
You gotta keep that low key.
Oh,
Yeah.
they did name it something. A runaway black hole, tearing through the universe, leaving trail of stars like nothing ever seen.
So it ran away.
Supposedly, yeah, it's like a runaway black hole.
How does it run?
So how does it run?
Okay. Because if it's a black hole, it's sucking shit. It's not
Yeah,
going towards something.
but it's leaving a trail of stars. It says.
So like crumbs. He just, right? Stars are like
This
crumbs.
nigga playing Slither.io.
Dead ass, bro.
Bro,
Planets are like the main course, and the stars are crumbs.
fuck, what does that get called?
It's like toast. Leaves a lot of crumbs.
A huge black hole that is 200,000 light years long.
I can't even think of that.
No, I can't even think how
I don't
long
even know
one
what that
light year
means.
is.
You know what I mean?
Leaving a trail of newborn
Buzz
stars.
Lightyear is 1 year, and he's pretty small. So how many? 2,000?
The fuck you say?
Buzz Lightyear
Uh-huh.
is a light year, and he's pretty small. So how many light years is bro?
Nigga, that's his name, not his height.
How many light years is the black hole?
200,000.
So 200,000 Buzz
Buzz
Lightyears.
Lightyears. That's how long that motherfucker is.
Yeah.
So it's about like here to the parking lot.
Yeah, see, it ain't that big now that you look at it, you know what I mean? So to think that that's tearing, it's funny because they're talking about it like it's sports, leaving behind stars.
Hold on,
You know?
hold on.
Like, shut the fuck up. Whoever's coming up.
Hold on, listen to this. The black hole weighs about 20 million of our suns.
How can you even,
I don't know. That's what makes me question scientists sometimes. I'm like, there's no way this is even measurable. So
that's what I'm saying, bro.
a working theory is that two galaxies probably merged around 50 million years ago, which whirled around each other harmoniously, but a third galaxy butted in with its own black hole, creating an unstable and chaotic scene that eventually saw one of them ejected at high speed, which is now that one, fast enough to travel between the Earth and Moon in 14 minutes.
Look, man, I just sell shoes.
But
That shit is crazy.
The shit that freaks me out is, what if we were caught in the black hole? There's
You
nothing
wouldn't-
we can do
You
about it.
wouldn't feel it would, like life would be done in an instant. You wouldn't even be able to think about it. It would just be done, and you wouldn't be nothing.
But it might not be that it's done.
Or would it just be dark outside?
That
Because what
just
if
makes
there's
it
what if
funny.
there's a world inside of the black hole? We don't know what's in that black hole.
So, I've also heard that some black holes could be gateways to other universes. Nobody's ever known because nobody could ever, at least nobody on Earth can get in and get out.
So basically,
Space is scary.
if my never mind, I'm not even gonna say that.
No, go
shit.
ahead.
Nah,
Go ahead.
nah.
You know this is some dumb shit.
That was probably the dumbest shit I've ever thought about.
Now you gotta say it.
Nah, it had to do with. Remember yesterday I said something about a straw and peanut butter?
Uh-huh.
So I was like, what if my mouth was a black hole? Could I suck peanut butter through that straw? And I'm like, hell yeah, I could. It's that strong.
Yeah. Sucked all the peanut butter.
Just suck up a cup of peanut butter. For real.
And where was this going?
Nowhere. That's why I stopped. That's why I stopped.
Oh, that's bird.
You gotta have a strong neck to do that. Thick ass neck.
What made you think of that?
Something happened.
He-
I thought of like a difficult task.
I
thought of a difficult task that would have pissed me off.
He asked me, he said, ask the question again.
I don't remember.
He was like, could you suck peanut butter through a straw?
It's like, nah. So you gotta have the suction of a vacuum. Of a black hole.
No cap.
Like Goliath. Literally.
Damn, black holes.
Yeah. Black holes.
I can't take shit seriously after I think of something like that.
Right?
I'm like, bro, there's a black hole tearing through space. I don't give a fuck about what you're talking about right now.
Yeah. It's like running. That's what it said. Running through.
It's a runaway black hole.
Run away.
The way they described it. I'm gonna keep reading this shit. You think what we're seeing?
Bro, you gotta take shrooms. I recommend you take shrooms.
I'm at,
You're so smart to where if you take shrooms, bro, you'll probably fucking...
come out a genius.
Yeah, not even
Or
that,
retarded.
Nah, you just...
It ain't gonna be one or the other.
You'd probably fucking be a millionaire next day. Easily. That shit really expands your mind like a motherfucker.
No, cat. That shit just scares me, bro. Cause like, this is why I say that. Cause when I'm high, you know, have you ever fallen into your high? I get freaked out during those moments. Cause I'm way too deep in my mind.
Yeah. It gets serious.
Yeah.
Bro, imagine that, but you're actually coming up with answers and solutions. It's like, the perfect way I heard it described is like, imagine a big ass hill with snow, right? And then imagine you constantly sled through one spot. Like, say you got 10 different spots and you've gone through the same pass each time.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever you sled, no matter when you go, you would constantly fall into those grooves because those grooves are so deep that it's pointing into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's
You
like
funnel
that,
into it,
That's where
basically.
that's where your brain is when it comes down to ideas and thoughts. When you take shrooms or something, they say it's like letting a fresh ground of snow. So you leave new thoughts.
It
and shit.
activates new parts of the brain coming out.
Yeah. That shit is true.
You ever seen ayahuasca?
Cartel Santa takes that shit. He has a room dedicated in his house for that.
It's like a retreat.
No, but he has a room like in his house where he takes that shit. Like he has somebody come.
Where does he live?
Mexico, I think. Has to.
Oh yeah, yeah, he could probably do it there.
There's a YouTuber that used to be a bodybuilder that took that shit like crazy, and he kind of went crazy. But he took it too much.
Yeah, that's a scary thing too.
Bro, I gotta send you that video. It kind of creeped me out.
Cause you're not supposed to be in your head like that at all times.
Yeah, you're not. You become delusional. You become crazy.
Yeah, you can't be focused like in the moment no more. You know too much.
Yeah.
That's what it be. You end up knowing too much.
Yeah, you done talk with.
At the end of the day, we're just humans.
Yeah. That's why they also just try to ban that shit, bro, because it makes you question everything. That's a big reason they ban all that shit, bro. Because it makes you question what you were taught and everything you see in the world. I need a fresh plow of snow. For real.
How long do they last, like the highs?
It depends on how much you take. I know shrooms, if you take an eighth, probably like 8 hours, right?
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
Shrooms are shorter than
Acid. Acid's like 15 hours. But you peak for like at least 2 hours. That peak is crazy.
Acid I wouldn't take.
Yeah, have you ever seen a jewel where you're hitting a jewel and it looks like different colors, like a rainbow?
Nah.
Alright, so like there's like a light on it when you're hitting it. It like blue, pink, yellow. Like,
Oh, they have those on my pen.
Bro, when I was off of acid, I looked at the stars and I could see the stars changing colors.
Oh, for
It
real?
was beautiful.
Damn, that's
Bro, and then
dope.
when you listen to music, music is, especially with the heavy, bro, you feel, you are music.
He said you feel the music.
You are music, bro. Dead ass, like you feel the vibrations through your body. And you're like, bro, I've never heard anything more beautiful in my life.
It got you feeling colors and seeing sounds.
Bro, it really does. Like dead ass, bro. Like you will never, after you hear music like that, it will never sound the same ever again. You'll still enjoy music, but that's gonna be the greatest experience you have listening to music.
Damn.
It's dope though. You gotta listen to some cool shit. Like
No, don't worry, I got a playlist.
Planet Caravan type shit.
Fuck you said?
Planet Caravan. That's by I forget who the fuck made that shit. Or damn near just Pink
This
Floyd.
sound like a movement.
You ever heard of Pink Floyd?
Yeah.
Listen to that shit.
Damn.
Yeah, that's some real crazy good feeling.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna try one day.
Yeah, you should.
I wanna go to like a cabin and just on shrooms.
I don't know about that. I'd better you do that shit in your house. Somewhere where you know you're comfortable 100%.
No, this not gonna be at the crib.
Because if you take that shit in the cabin, bro.
I don't even feel comfortable smoking in my crib.
For real. You don't think there's a bear.
I'm gonna not go outside.
Then you're gonna be thinking there's a ghost. You gonna think, right? You gonna think of something bad if you're not where you're comfortable at.
But me personally, I'm not even all that comfortable in my crib.
You said what?
I'm not even all that comfortable in my crib. Because I feel like after a couple hours of being in my crib, I don't want to be there no more.
A couple hours.
Like, if I'm more than like 4 hours in the crib, I don't feel like I'm doing nothing. I want to leave.
Damn. For real?
If I spend a whole day in the house, I get depressed bad.
A whole day is kind of crazy though.
Yeah. But like even just a couple hours, bro. A couple hours have me feeling like I'm like, bro, I'm not supposed to be in here.
Yeah, shit. When I think about it, bro, I mean, I like being in the crib. But I know what you mean when it comes down to that. Because it's like
here's the way I kind of look at it. You might be in the crib, but if you were able to choose to be anywhere in the world, it wouldn't be the crib.
yeah. But then sometimes when you're out, you're like, fuck, I just want to be at the crib.
I damn near never feel that way.
You never been like, fuck, I want to be at the crib?
I might be tired, but I just want to sleep.
You ain't never been like, fuck, I just want to be at the crib?
No.
I do, bro. Bro, I just want to sit back and rub
Maybe
my
when
feet.
it's my crib, sure.
But I just want to sit back and rub my feet together. You ever do that when you're just chilling, you just rub your feet together? You've done that. I know everybody's done that. It's like a baby.
What do you mean rub your feet?
Like, you just, yeah. Like together, bro.
Yeah, probably.
Like a baby.
I just never had thought of it.
Yeah.
Maybe
Next
just
time, be
happened.
conscious of it. I'm rubbing my feet. I'm a foot rubber.
How long are we in? Jesus.
Hour 40? Are you serious?
We just been talking shit.
Dead serious.
Yeah, I think it's about time we run that.
Yeah,
Wrap it up.
My mom made food, so
Appreciate everybody that watch. Make sure y'all stay tuned. And it's passion over profit.
no cap.
Appreciate everybody, man.